Good morning, 7th grader students. This is Miss Denise Rodriguez, and today I'm going to explain the workshop that corresponds to this week. Our teaching is the same, the place to be, but the goal has changed to talk about landmarks from around the world. As you can see here, I have shared a picture with some of the most famous landmarks from all over the world. At the beginning, there is a link. If you click on there, you are going to find some of these places and some historical facts about them. At the bottom, there are two questions. Could you mention the name of some of these famous landmarks? Have you ever visited any of them? Which ones? A student from 7A, today we're going to learn some important facts about landmarks from around the world. So let's read and please be careful in order to answer the questions properly. Here, I share a link where you can find a test. In this test, you will see pictures of famous landmarks all over the world, and you have to say where do they come from. This is the link that corresponds to this workshop where the teacher is explaining it. And there is a reading. Read about landmarks. A landmark is a structure that has significant historical, architectural, or cultural meaning and has been given legal protection from alteration and destruction. Landmarks often have a sign, which is explaining their importance. Landmarks are usually classified as either natural or man-made landmarks. Both were originally used to support navigation and finding direction. Landmark preservation laws vary by country, but they have the same basic purpose: to keep landmarks as close to the original condition as possible. Once a landmark has been designed, the owner may not change the structure without the express approval of the government or a lawful authority. There are some famous landmarks that travelers are not allowed to photograph for commercial use. These include the Eiffel Tower at night, the interior and exterior of the Louvre and Im Peace Pyramid, whether day or night, the exterior of Notre Dame in Paris. The interior may be photographed with permission. Photographs of the Burning Man Festival, including the grounds, structures, and identifiable features within the temporary Black Rock City, Las Vegas hotels. Photography of the Sydney Opera House is restricted only it is part of a cityscape where it's visible. Photography of Ayers Rock, Uluru, and Catach, Utah is restricted. The Sistine Chapel, thanks to the landmarks, these many places have become tomb cities frequently visited by tourists, and they are now giving like the numbers of people that visit all of these places. Hong Kong, Bangkok, London, Singapore, Macau, Dubai, Paris, and New York. While there are a lot of beautiful places in the world, some are iconic. Whether it's a natural wonder or an architectural site, some famous landmarks are among the most recognizable in the world. These are the Taj Mahal, Pyramids of Giza, the Eiffel Tower, the Golden Gate Bridge, the Colosseum, Uluru Ayers Rock, Mountain Fuji, Christ the Redeemer, the Great Wall of China. In order to preserve these landmarks, the United Nations created the UNESCO World Heritage Center to identify and protect landmarks around the world that are in danger of destruction. These are called World Heritage Sites, and the UN may assist the countries in preserving the sites. Here, I have written the key concepts glossary. Landmark is an object or feature of a landscape or town that is easily seen and recognized from a distance. Among situated more or less centrally in relation to several other things. Heritage, property that is or may be inherited. Iconic, widely recognized and well established. Modelación. Let's read about these students' experiences visiting some famous landmarks from around the world. We are going to read only two because they are a little bit long. I will read them completely in the class, so there we'll have the time and the space to do it. Even I haven't been to many landmarks, but I have seen the Washington Monument. To me, that symbolizes what this country used to be, a pillar of strength. It shows that Americans used to be able to accomplish anything. It reminds me that some things are forever. Others, however, crumble with time. Rachel, I have been to the St. Louis Ark. It was really cool. I took pictures and went to the top of it. It is not very expensive and it is probably one of the low-cost places to should visit. Okay. Ejercicios. Now that you have already read the test about landmarks, let's do some activities. Answer these questions. What are the most visible landmarks in your city? What? Have you ever visited a landmark out of Colombia? What do you think is the most impressive landmark? B. Write down a paragraph where you talk about how was your experience when you visited a famous landmark and socialize it in the class. Okay, students, finally, well, you can see this evaluation. Well, this activity is not going to be evaluated, so we will just do the ejercicios in the class. Okay, students, be careful. God bless you. See you in the class. Bye.